Well, I live, sort of. I only a little bit late when I normally would start. The job has just really worn me out. They got me on way more days a week than I asked for when I first started. Actually, double the amount. So, which leaves me with, like, for this particular week, it leaves me with 1 day for D&D, which we did. I didn't sleep very well for that. And today to stream. So anyway, let's get started, shall we? I'll put on the classic stream beats, lo-fi, since we're playing the Powerwash game. They actually have a, I'm excited because they have a DLC coming out for this in just a few days. It's going to add like 5 new levels, I believe. So that'll be cool. It's like Tomb Raider. Comes out on the 31st. I don't know what day that is. What day is that? Will I be able to stream it when it first comes out? Maybe. Depending on what time it comes out on the 31st, I might be able to stream that. Yeah, they got me on 4 days a week right now because they just don't have anybody. Like, they don't have anybody right now, basically. This is root beer, by the way. Before you get the wrong idea. Are we paying me well? Yeah. I mean, I get paid for all that time, which is nice. Which is the only reason.
You know what? I think we're gonna be friends.
I haven't been
17 months. I can count.
He can count, just like the Count. Thank you, Milo. Hello, Milo. Also, welcome. How are you? Thank you for the 17 months. I'll just go by your word for it, that it's 17. And also, welcome in, Art. Congratulations on first art. Thank you for the lyric art. And me boy. And Prod. Hello, Prod. Yo, Prod. What's up? So I never actually played challenge mode. I wanted to try challenge mode. We'll try vehicles. We'll start with Van Water Challenge. As little water as possible. Not the keki. Bruh. Only half paying attention. I'm pretty sure I just heard, and I quote, "You need to kidnap me if you want attention more." I don't remember saying that. But hello, Cameo. Welcome in. How are you? I need to turn this game down. I think my game might be too loud. Let the hate flow through you. Good. Yes, good. So we have to just like clean it with as little water as possible, essentially. But the goat. Not in those words, it's the gist. Otherwise, work takes you away from us often now. Yeah. It's just like recently. I've only been putting up with it because I could use the money. But we're like down a person. So my work days have gone from like 2, maybe 3 days a week to 4 days a week consistently. And they just keep scheduling me that. And I was like, okay, it'll just be until like maybe like the end of January. And then they'll be back. Another person will be back, but that is not the case. How to see? That's the Alright, 15 liters is gold. Would be better if I was on the side, I suppose. For this particular thing. Hope you've been doing well. Work hasn't been awful. I don't want to be the person. I mean, who else is going to be the person? But I don't want to be the person that says that work has basically been the worst it's ever been recently. Do I not? Do I not have an extension? Oh, I do. But it's all right. Hello, Blaze Beast. Welcome in. How are you? Oops. I don't know if I'm going to be able to do this in 15 liters. That's all right. We're saving water. There better be a wizard riding a unicorn on top of mountain cliff's edge while lightning is crashing in the background on the rear panel of this van. What is this? It's a Powerwash van, not an IPA. Is this the DLC? The DLC comes out on the 31st, so no. This is just the built-in challenge mode that I hadn't played. I don't know, I just wasn't super interested in the challenge mode. But I was so late to stream today, I was like, what can I even play? I didn't feel like playing anything that took too much effort. So here we are. Here we are playing the challenge mode of the relaxing game. The speed runs of this game are pretty funny. They're like 4 people all playing co-op, and they just get their like the strongest nozzle in the game. Basically, they're like New Game Plus. The strongest power washer and the strongest nozzle in the game, and they all just start in their respective areas, like around the thing that they're working on, and then just like spray like crazy as fast as they can. And then they have one person check the total, who will read out what they still have yet to do. I don't know if yeah. Don't think we're gonna be finishing this in 15 minutes. Optimal power washing strats. Just blast it with a little bit of water at a time. This is how power washers work in real life, right? They always give you a water limit? No, this is just challenge mode. This particular one uses the least amount of water as you can. I think I already was way too relaxed on it. There's no way I'm making that 15-liter gold one. Oh, yes, I was wondering why you were using the conventional method of power washing. Yes. The power washing method where you pay for your own water. No, we went past 15 liters. Sad. I'm getting impatient. I think if you were to do this challenge more seriously, this would probably be the way to do it. Not actually just like spraying, but like you can see that it makes little like rectangles and just spraying the little rectangles everywhere. The time limit one seems more fun. To me, anyway. This suppose you could just make up your own challenges as well. I've seen people do like the first pressure washer you get only for the entire campaign. Which would take a very long time, because when it gets like later on, it takes a really long time to wash anything with that. Oh, we're almost there. I guess what's also interesting about this water mode, limited water mode, is making the most out of basically every shot. Because you only have to get like a certain, you have to do like 95% of something or something like that before it just auto completes the rest for you. What am I missing? These bumpers are being a real pain in the ass. There we go. There we go. I was told by somebody that they would watch me play through this entire game again. I was like, really? Interesting. Well, we didn't get gold. That's okay. I spent too much time doing normal power washing tactics when I should have been doing one shot at a time tactics. Let's try the time challenge. Well, we get 1 bottle of metal cleaner, 1 bottle of glass cleaner. Two, 1. The first thing I'm gonna want is metal cleaner with this. Oh, it didn't tell me that I was out. Okay. Glass cleaner. It's done. 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 Okay. Let's get this. Yeah, people just basically do this. Which is basically the best way to wash things in this game. Like, this is the fastest way to wash anything in this game. This makes me wonder if this is also like the best way to do the water challenges, just because it's like the less time you spend with the water on, the better. Come on. I'm wasting precious time here. Yep. My tablet just fell over. That's fine. I feel like my entire setup has gotten like messed up recently, and I don't know why. I don't know how it got messed up. Like, I feel like I'm like off center of my entire setup, but nothing's changed, so. Which bumper? Oh, that one. This one? There we go. We only got silver on that one too? Frick. Look at him go. 3 minutes. I was 31 seconds too slow. Oh wow, there's a... I thought that maybe they would have a challenge for every map, but it's like actually very limited. I know what it is. It's because my monitor got moved. That's why everything feels so off center. My monitor got fricked up, which also means my camera got fricked up. I just moved that back over. Time challenge. 25 minutes. We got the Urban X U2. U2. Ooh, that's not what I wanted to do. Okay, here we go. Stone cleaner. Let's go, stone cleaner. Come on. I'm gonna clean so much stone with this. Oh God, look at him go. Could you imagine if you hired a guy to power wash your backyard and he was just doing this? He was out there just fucking whipping his arms around like crazy. Speed run. I am speed. Okay, we got multi-purpose. What do you even use multi-purpose for? The grill? Wood? Oh, hello, Pluto. Welcome in. How are you? I'm doing pretty good. I had a long day of sleeping. I had a really hard time getting to sleep last night, actually, because I, like, hurt my lower back working the other day. Doing improper lift techniques because I was trying to save time. I feel like I'm moving my entire desk by doing this. I don't think I am, but it feels like I am. Oh, gamer strats. Find the nearest fire hydrant and open that bad boy full blast. Just flood their backyard. Then everything will be washed. Woke up early and got dressed all nice and stuff for a meeting and did not go as well as I thought it would. That's not good to hear. Okay. What happened? It just didn't go well. Yeah. Oh, he's washing all right. He's beginning to believe I'm actually stuck right here. Here we get all the steppy stones. Be right back. All right. Honestly, I should just not play this game in challenge mode. I hear people don't like it when I do this, the optimal way of cleaning things. It's not as soothing. People had many opinions, stuff as me. And me as the team leader, it was hard to get everything in together, so everyone was on board. But maybe next time. Perhaps next time. Your team leader? Or did I read that wrong? Were you trying to... Oh, you are, okay. Blue goat. I don't mind. Oh. Being in lead position is like can be pretty rough because it's like you got to be the person that gets people to do stuff and has to like make sure people are doing stuff. And then you get all the blame anyway. I only went for like a manager, like lead position once, and I did get it like at the very, very end, but I didn't get it because the person didn't want to pay me manager salary or manager wage. So I'm like, what a scam. Go. These rocks. Onliner. The dog bowl. The monkey ball. The monkey. Bro, I don't understand how the fuck y'all dealt with expiration 3.1 part of the desert. It's so fucking abysmal. Double animo. That's all I remember. Yeah, this was before, before Skara as well, so. Anytime I go into the desert, I take Skara and another animo. They were really trying to encourage people to play Sayu. Unfortunately, Sayu is not very good, so nobody took her. Everyone coming out be like, actually, Sayu Shatter? Elemental Mastery Sayu with Shatter build? Jump. Indeed, Gene. Yeah, I was Sacred Winds. Zooming. Traversing me a problem. I got Alien Skyra. Trust me, that is the least of my worries. I was trying to get 70 sigils yesterday because I wanted to go 38 to 40 because 40 gives 2 intertwined phase. And clearance BS is so annoying. Oh, you mean like all the rest of the part of the desert? Yeah, I don't know. I had an interactive map up the entire time. It would gather 100% of anything that I possibly could, anytime I could. Like in any area that I was, I would just gather as much as I could possibly get my hands on, following the interactive map. Was it fun? No. Was it necessary? Kind of. Can I turn, please? Trellis. What in the world is a trellis? Is it the lattice part of the fence? I believe it is. I'm stuck. Who thought that was a good idea? I don't know. I don't know. I don't like the desert. It's just not fun. Genshin has been really hard misses on me recently. The desert, and then the second part of the desert has been really lame. Sumeru wasn't too bad, but I also didn't have the interactive map up for it, so I'm missing a ton of stuff from it now. The world quests in the desert, I don't care about. They're not that interesting to me. By all rights, they should be, but somehow they make them not interesting. So I don't know what's going on there. .1 desert. Disgusting. Puzzles have been amusing. New part of the desert's quite fun. I haven't even touched the new part of the desert yet. All I see is desert plus the chasm, and I'm like, oh boy. Remembering how much fun I had in the chasm, which was 0. I didn't have fun in the chasm at all. And then the desert, which I also didn't have any fun in. I just hope I'm not, like, losing interest in Genshin, you know? I don't think I am. Also parkour, just parkour my way up here. No, I don't think I am, because I really enjoyed Lantern Right. I just don't think the content recently in Genshin has been up my alley. At least, maybe the way that it was delivered is not up my alley. I think what the desert has over the chasm is the zip Spider-Man thingies. Oh, the little things that you can just, like, press a button and zip to. I can't remember the name of them either. Yeah, the chasm definitely would have been better off with some of those in it. It's like, look at all this vertical navigation, and people are like, vertical navigation sucks, climbing takes forever, and it uses a bunch of stamina. Like, most of the time you just spend standing around, and they're like, oh yeah, that's right. People liked climbing on things because they could, not because they had to. You could ask anybody who's played Breath of the Wild long enough, and they'll tell you that they hate climbing things. Like, they thought it was like a novel thing at the beginning of the game, and then they're like, I just hate climbing things. back. My wife slipped and fell into spare room closet doors, then mirror doors, and said she broke them. She's fine, but her ego's hurt and upset about the whole ordeal. Well, at least she's okay. Minus the ego. But what can you do about that, right? Must be feel pretty silly about that. Alright, there we go. Married life. So not being hurt physically is the most important part. Stupid shitty closet doors can be replaced. So true, so true. This time trial mode just makes me want to play the normal mode, where I can just do things at my leisure. Still on track for the gold medal, though. So I guess my strategy is working so far. Which is use the 15-degree nozzle and just spray everywhere really fast. I haven't talked with you in ages. Seeing you're taking the whole Wizards of the Coast and Hasbro D&D deal. Every time I see WOTC, I think War of the Chosen. That XCOM 2 DLC that was really, really good. I have to stop myself from saying War of the Chosen. The DLC was fantastic. It was a really good DLC. I thought they backed out of that, didn't they? Where they were gonna do a new game license thing, but then they backed out of it. What am I missing? Food shelves? Oh, these. Across roof. Oh, barbecue patio trim. I like launched myself there somehow. I don't know how I did that. Retaining wall caps. This fence post over here. There's another fence post somewhere. This one. They did, but they'll be back. Pretty much stated as much. They're gonna bring it back again. I don't know. I think they're in their greed to fence top. What is the fence? Which fence top? Oh, this one. one I was right next to. In their greed to monetize everything, they're going to destroy what makes D&D so special, which is the freedom to do what you want with it. Killing creativity through monetization. Pondrim step? The step? Where is the pond? Here. I can't see it because it's white. There we go. Gold medal. Oh, with the plan changing the agreement? Yeah, our group is already considering Pathfinder 2.0. Yeah, there's already a whole bunch of people like trying to find replacements for it. I got an achievement. Hooray. Yeah, I don't know. It's like just really annoying, I guess. It's really annoying when you have like a product and then you get it and then you're like, yeah, I like this product. How fantastic. And then the corporation who makes it is like, okay, but how do we squeeze more money out of the people who bought the product already? The beverage of choice tonight, it was a root beer that my brother found, which is Hank Hill's root beer. About the drive home, have a Rolling Rock. A Rolling Rock? Rolling Rocks only make me think of AVGN. Safe travels, Michael. What's this going on? I've seen something like Hasbro recently, never looked into it. I'm planning on monetizing anything D&D, including third-party creators for everything related to that IP. Yeah, if there's anything related to Dungeons and Dragons that uses like any stuff from Dungeons and Dragons, once you make, if you're making more than a certain amount annually from it, then they'll start asking for royalties after you make that certain amount. And it's pretty generous. But the problem is that they, in their thing, are like, we can change this at any time. So people are afraid that it's going to be, they're going to do that. And then after like a year, they're going to lower the amount. And then after a year, they're going to tack on like some more stuff. And they just keep like adding more and more onto it until it's like a fully gutted game where it's like, if you make any money off of any modifications you do to it, and like you'll like owe them money. Yeah, and they can come in and just tell people, like third-party creators, to just stop, like put cease and desist if they want. Essentially. Not a fan of that, gonna be honest. It's up on career mode, I think. Let's try to get some achievements. Let's do completely clean the van using only the red nozzle. Let's do free play, the van. Only red nozzle. And I'm gonna try to get it 95% done without actually completing. any tasks, because if you like before anything dings, basically, because that's another achievement. Just have to be careful about what I clean. As you can see, I can get very close to accidentally finishing something that I didn't want to finish. Okay, the license plate is not its own separate thing. Real pulling a Nintendo? That's crazy. Who's my main in Genshin? Ito. Actually. If I were to say I have a main, it would be Ito. Like very carefully watching the little indicator in the top left. Not to accidentally complete anything. What about you, Pluto? Trying to be very careful here. Yoimiya. I can't choose between these because they're all strong and fun for me, but Raiden, Tao, Wander, Ayaka. Ayaya. I gave my friend my C6 Raiden R5 account, but it was okay. That account was saving for so long I didn't spend anything on that account. Dang. C6 Raiden with R5. That's crazy. Strong. Yoimiya is really strong too. I like her. She's definitely up there with one of my stronger characters. Yeah. Ito's like my main, but I have a lot of strong characters that I'll play. I'll switch between. My Hu Tao is pretty strong. My Ayaka also pretty decently strong. Not the strongest ever, but... My Ganyu also has some pretty decent investment. Doing my best to not accidentally complete anything. This achievement is called Good Dings to Come. Because there'll just be a whole lot of dings. Once I go around and finish it all off. I mean, I have C2, R2, not so bad, dang. And you don't spend, you're free to play. You just save up for, like, particular characters or something. I can't help myself. I just want all the characters, basically. I'll be like, I don't know about this character. And then they'll come out and I'm like, oh man, they look fun to play. And then I'll pull them. You're a mega whale. That's funny. C2R1 basically enough already. You basically obtain the win button. Yeah, press Q to win. My Ito has no artist. Hastome is so garbage to me. Of course, your child with Guoban is assistant Shengling. Oh yeah, child was my first 5-star. And he's still one of my strongest, depending on the teams I put him in. He still has many uses. Especially with Shengling. Oh! Damn it. I didn't mean to do that. Well. Let's just finish it off, I guess. No. I was trying to be so careful. Here comes the dings. I was really close. Ding, ding, ding. 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 I'm gonna guess it's a bumper I'm missing or something. Hubcap? Which hubcap? Which one? Huh? Oh, this one. There we go. Powerful pressure purist unlocked. My first is Yoimiya, that's why I main her. I can't get any good artifacts for her. I'm not mistaken, Shinha is the rarest 5-star, right? Because no one has her and she's not been out in so long. Proud Shinha owner. I mean, she's probably the rarest 5-star because her role is very, very specific, which is make cryo units stronger. So unless you already have a really strong cryo unit that you want to buff, then there's no reason to pull her, really. C6 her? That C6 is nuts. I don't remember what her C6 is. Alright, let's try this again. I have a very powerful cleaning tool. Basically normal and charge attacks no longer use up quills. Oh yeah, that's right, that's right. Yeah, you put her on with Ayaya and you're like, shoo. Lay the smackdown. Have to be so careful. Oh, dang it. Quills also go up to 50. Yeah. You get, what is it, C2 Ayaka and a C6 Shinha? You just press burst twice and then stop playing the game. Well, I might as well just clean the roof entirely since it all counts as body. This pressure washer is too powerful for its own good. You know, try and get C6R5 Yue, but she always comes out with other strong characters. Yeah, I guess that's kind of like her biggest problem. Is that they'll run her with like other characters that are really powerful. I feel like there's a couple characters that I've skipped because of that specifically. Where I was like, oh, I'm gonna get this character, and then they run with another really strong character that I want, and I was like, well, I guess they're gonna have to wait for next time. Let's see for Ayaka. Defense Shred sounds yummy. A little bit, yeah. Ayaka's just kind of crazy all around. Just her burst is insane. Nobody's quite as broken as the Raiden Shogun, but some people get close. Screen. Oh, I'm trying to be so careful. I just need my overall percentage to get to 95%. We're gonna be taking off this tire, soaking this one. Oh, that hubcap almost screwed me right there. Okay, we just need to find 5% more. Surprised if anything survives your Eka burst already loaded. That's stacking system of his own goes up to 50. Basically, use Quill's buff Shen has next skill damage. You know who's better than Raiden in some ways? Eula. I suppose so. In like niche specific circumstances, there are characters that are better than Raiden. But overall, like if we're just talking all around, then it's got to be the Raiden Shogun. Like everything she does is just busted. She's got like crazy front load damage. You can get really strong charge attacks with her. She gives people energy recharge. Could you imagine if she was like Pyro or something? I was so close that time too. Damn it. Could I even gotten down? I just wasn't careful enough. Dang it. Well, this is what was supposed to happen. Instead of me accidentally completing that one, I was supposed to get it down. I was supposed to get the overall to 95% like that, and then I was going to switch to the big one and go. I was gonna just do that, but you know, I messed it up, so. Frick. She also has really good moves too, like how she throws her pole arm away. Wrong in a nutshell. Hey, let me support you for a solid 10 seconds. I'll take care of the rest. Cool, cool. Yeah, Raiden's like, here, let me just let everyone have their bursts up. Basically off cooldown. Also, I can just do like a couple 100,000 damage up front. On top of that. Cool. Thanks, Raiden. Thanks, Raiden. And they're like, Hyper Bloom time, everybody. Hyper Bloom and Aggravate teams. That's right. We get to bring up characters that nobody plays, like Cookie and Kuching. I mean, they're not as good as Raiden in those teams, because she's still, like, is better than any of them in those teams, but... You know, you could play the other ones if you want to. Just asking, would you be able to check my Yoimiya just because, I mean, there's always a way to improve? You want me to look at your Yoi? Do you have... Dang it. Do you have your Yoimiya on your featured characters? That's the thing. That's the word I was looking for. You do? Okay. Then I would just need your UID and I can put it into the Enka network and look at it. She's number 1. Frick. I keep being too good at cleaning things. Come on. Can I just copy this? To be fair, Cookie feels a lot more comfortable to play in Hyper Bloom. Her constant healing C2, especially with 100% uptime. Yeah, Cookie is definitely, like, she's an excellent Hyper Bloom character. I quite enjoy C2, or not C2, Hyper Bloom Cookie, especially now that I have her C6. The C2 is like the main thing for the uptime.
You know what? I think we're gonna be friends.
Oh shit.
Oh, Mr. ZZ Dink Donk.
Oh shit, it's Miss Cat. Hello, Miss Cat. Got any more banger tunes on the way or what? Thank you for the resub, Cat. How are you? 18 months? 18 months. Maybe. Okay, let's take a short break from this and we'll look at this. Where is it? Content share. There we go. Zoom in on that. Let's take a look. 63 230. Okay, I'm already saying that you could probably use more crit rate. What was the Thundering Pulse passive? It was like Thundering Pulse is just like increases your damage when you do your normal attacks, your burst. Okay. It is definitely doable. You can definitely do Shimenawa with Thundering Pulse. It's just like you have to use like her burst and then go through your entire team. Hopefully you have like Favonius on your team. Enhance. If you have Favonius, like if you're running like a Yunjin, Zhongli, or Benny, Xingqiu, just having people with Favonius and catch the white particles on her, just enough to get her like 15 energy to get the shim thing. You need to keep your Thundering Pulse up. I sure do with Yelan. Oh yeah, okay. That's how I usually do it, even though I don't have to, because I do, I have a Rust for her. I have an R5 Rust for her. But for Thundering Pulse specifically, you really want to be aware of that, keeping her energy below 100%, but enough to proc Shimenawa. If anything, you want to proc Shimenawa over the burst, so like... But anyway, not entirely wasted here, Shimenawa, or the EM. Let's see, what do you got for crit rate? So, this piece... Min, you got... Is that max? Yeah. You got a max, min, max. And then like a mid max on this one. Not bad. Reveal your Final Fantasy 14 account? Oh yeah, totally. I'll do that. You got mid and max on this. And then a mid, or a min and then high mid. Double mid roll. Let's see. It's looking like your Pyro Cup is your weakest link here, but I mean, so is mine. I don't have any good Pyro Cups. And then you got a crit damage. With 10.1 crit rate, I mean, like, beggars can't be choosers on that. I would definitely... If you could get a Pyro Cup, ideally you get a Pyro Cup with higher crit rate rolls. Your feather also could be improved as well. I would say your weakest links here are your cup and your feather. For like artifact pieces, I would try to get a feather with higher crit rate rolls and a Pyro Cup with higher either of these rolls. Ideally crit rate, because Thundering Pulse gives you so much crit damage. Like, you already have so much crit damage. You just want her to be hitting crits like all the time. Because, what is it, 30, about 36, I guess 36.1% of the time, you're doing just like normal damage. Whereas like if you were only doing like 10% of the time, like if you were doing 90% of the time, you're doing a little less damage, like crit damage, but you're doing it like way more often, then that's definitely worth doing. That one defense hit is kind of disrespectful. The disrespect. Is this where line start? Dude, mine is just like all attack percent hits on all of my pieces for Yoimiya. All my artifact pieces for her is just all just attack percent hit. That's all it hit. The cons of other people, if you want to show off how much a whale you are, yeah, you get her C3. New way to review accounts? Yeah, I like the Enka network thing. But yeah. This is definitely a strong Yui. I would, if I were you, I would be aiming for a new Pyro Cup. Or even possibly, if you can't get like the perfect feather and Pyro Cup that gives you a ton of crit rate, I would go for a crit rate mask with a crit damage substat, because the Thundering Pulse already gives you crit damage. I would just try to get your crit rate up and try to minimize the crit damage loss. Like, it's okay. It's okay to go down to like 200 crit damage if you go up to like 90 crit rate. Yeah, triple crowned, everything. Let's look at your other cons. C2 Raiden, R2. Oh, you didn't even notice your Thunder Pulse is R2 as well. R1 5-star, C2 Nahida. I mean, anybody can get that many on her. Got a C6 D-Luke with Skyward Pride, Skyward Atlas. Got a Summit Shaper for Kaching. C2 only, though. C1 Jean with her Aquila Favonia. C0 Shinha. It's so funny looking at, like, how many 5-star weapons people have. I have, like, no 5-star weapons. In due time, in due time. Nice. Okay. Get that Pyro Cup. You know what you must do. You want Chi-Chi? You can have a copy of my Chi-Chi. I got her... I think my Chi-Chi is C2. The only standard I'm missing is Tainari now, I believe. Only missing D-Luke. Gotten C9 D-Luke. I think I'm only missing Tainari at this point. Carefully. Careful. Careful. Good lord, just love you so much and I hate it. I'm gonna stay quiet about who I'm missing. Is it nobody? I just recently pulled out Hatham. He's really fun to play. Really strong too. So I've been working on him. Wow. He's in with Raiden, Coco, and Nahida? D-Luke? Do you do like a Virgin Hyper Bloom team? Interesting. Well, I'm sure Dea will come out here pretty soon, and she'll just be like D-Luke, but cooler. Dang it. Well, at least I failed immediately. Is this the easiest one to do? The 95% on? Probably. Because all these other ones have like these tiny little things. They could mess you up. El Hatham. I've been running him on a spread team with Nahida, Cookie, and Zhongli. I want to get Yao Yao leveled up, so then I can take Cookie off that team and put Fischl instead. Now I want to get Yao Yao leveled up, so then I can take Cookie off that team and then put. I want to put Fischl, Beidou, Yao Yao on that team. Stuck because I want L, but also Yelan right there. Yeah. I had enough to get both. The only thing that's gonna suck for me is that I won't have any, depending on how poorly my Yelan pulls go, and I'm expecting pretty poorly. I'm not gonna have any wishes left for weapons. Sixty into his banner, he's right there, I can feel it. Yeah, I had 73 pity, and I was only 3 wishes away from getting El Hatham. So I just put 3 wishes in and got him. Bro, how? She's a baddie. I love how she told Paimon to shut it. Got him at 81. I was very unlucky. Yeah, I put my there's a website that can read your if you give it permission to, it can see your wish history. And I put mine in there, and it's like, yeah, you pull more than 91% of people on this website, and you're more unlucky than most of them. I'm like, great. That's what we love to hear. The feels. I usually go to pretty high pity. And I usually win my 50-50s half the time. And that's for all 50-50s. Like, even though the hidden 50-50s, well, not really hidden, but like when you pull a 4-star, there's like a 50% chance it's going to be a weapon instead of a character. I'd have like 50% chance to win those as well. The Great sent me. Oh, fantastic. Yeah, so when I'm like listening to people talking about their pulls and they're like, oh, I'm so unlucky. I've only gotten a double 5-star pull 2 times. Like, oh man, that's crazy. Only twice? Who says they're about to have a nice combo with them? I think my luckiest... Oh, no, that's not even... There was one time, I believe, that I got 2 5-stars almost back to back, which could have been a like in the same 10 pull, but it was like I got a 5-star and then did like 3 more wishes and then got like a Chi-Chi or something. I don't remember what it was though. I think some people consider my luckiest pull probably be on the Ganyu Zhongli banner or something like that. It was Ganyu Zhongli, right? Where I pulled both of them in 40 wishes. Unbeknownst to me, I would never see such luck again. And I would have to ride that high for the rest of my life. Pressure washers are too powerful for you, traveler. It's funny because I was only so high pity on this recent banner because I was trying to get C6 Farazan. You know how many times I got her? Twice. What a waste. That's probably one of my worst banners ever. The Skara banner. Like, I got him pretty decently early. I was like, oh, let's go. I can pull for more, like, Farazan cons. Because I got him so early. Just nothing. have to be really careful about the tires, apparently, because I keep accidentally completing them. The special glider? What's the special glider? The Wings of Feasting. Oh, the KFC ones? No. I really liked them. I was like, oh man, these would work perfectly for Kazuha. These would look fantastic on Kazuha. But I didn't want to spend that money. Like, I didn't like the way that you had to get them, so I just didn't get them. Got for Yai and Yoimiya. Yeah, it would look really good on Yoimiya. And Kazuha. Luckiest was Staff of Homontao's first one. Got it in one wish. Only reason I considered my luck is because this is before the weapon banner had the epitomized path. Imagine the weapon banner before the epitomized path. Yikes. I would have loved to have the Wings of Feasting. They look really nice. But I did not get them.
Stuff is busting.
Respectfully.
No,
easy. Oh God. He just like me for real. 28 days watching. Dang, cat. The famous cat watches my stream. I'm not famous. No. Cat's getting it back now. Wow, so famous. Get away from that. Or I accidentally complete something again. Playing with fire here. Well, water, I guess. 49 monthly listeners? Oh shit. 49? I see Asta listening to that song like literally all the time. How did I complete the bumper? The bumpers are like impossible to complete on accident. Get some shut-eye. Good night. Good night, Milo. It's good to see you. Have a good sleep. Don't break anything. Stay flat. Before I go, Flat Frick Friday. I can't believe they got somebody to make a song about Flat Fuck Friday. And then that person put it on Spotify. Now that's just silly. It's not aggressive enough. Yeah, you weren't very impressed with it. As a Flat Frick Friday connoisseur. It's not the same vibe. I don't know. The vibes are all off. Carefully. Careful. Okay, this part of the body. Wary of the bumper. Move this out of the way. Hi, Flat Friday, motherfuckers. Flat Friday, it's a classic.
You know what? I think we're gonna be friends.
Hi cuties, it's love zzRedzz woo.
Hi, cutie. Speak for yourself. Hello, Hannah. How are you? Thank you for the resub. 4 months. Let's go. I just need the overall completion to get to 95%. And then we're safe. Oh, I almost accidentally completed the door right there. That would have been sad. %. Come on, just 2 more percent. 94. The bonnet has a lot left on it. With the windscreen. Windscreen also has a lot left on it. Very sleepy. How are you? I'm feeling about the same. Kinda hungry. Ah, we did it. Now we can revel in this. Are you prepared for the dings? We did it. I beat the game, so I'm definitely ready. Ding, 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 ding. We got it. The achievement, which was do 95% of a job without completing anything. Okay. Let's see, what time is it? Okay. The washroom, complete the toilets last. Is that the subway washroom? Me just very carefully completing 95% of it. The washroom. This is the one that broke on us, and I had to redo it like 4 times.
Wanna fight, pussy?
Get this BS. You're charged to put your music on streaming platforms. Then you need to add a yearly subscription to look at your stats. Is that why everyone hates Spotify so much? All the artists hate them. Hello, Art. Welcome back. Not even Spotify. Alright, we're coming back to the washroom. But this time we're built different, because we got the trident nozzle. We got the super strong power washer, pressure washer, and the trident nozzle. Why would you need anything else other than the trident nozzle? Alright, this one is just complete the washroom, but do the toilets last. I remember how long this used to take me with like the stuff I had earned up to this point. It's all of them. It's really not their fault. It's our best friend Sony flipping music. Oh, thank you, Sony Music. Everyone's best friend, Sony Music. I go sleeps now. Much love. Alright. Good night, Hannah. Have a good sleep. Been editing so hard, lurk for some of the stream. Yeah, that's all you got first. How's the editing going? I remember I used to edit videos. And now I just work all the time. And I'm just tired. And I almost missed stream today entirely because I just was too tired to get out of bed. I also had a really hard time getting to sleep last night because my back was so sore. And it's good. You got into your 4th clip. Let's go. I remember when I used to have clips. You had 608 plays so far. Let's go. Might. Also, I like how, I don't know if he knows this. Maybe he does. But Vlad shows up in streams the same way I show up in streams. Which is not like hi, hello, or anything like that. It's just like, just start talking. Just like join the conversation, like as if you were always there. Mitch used to make fun of me for that. I was like, I don't know. I'll like lurk streams for a while. I just don't want to be like, oh, hello everybody. Hi. Heavy lurker on God. Honestly, mood. I don't know, it's like I'll lurk a bunch of streams, and if I'm listening in and then feel like also joining in on the conversation, I'll just do that instead of being like, hello everybody. Which is like, that's fine to do, it's just, I don't do that. And sometimes they just never know I was there to begin with. They'll just have to trust in me. Sleepy. Hello, Shar. Did you go and have a nap after the dentist? I'm just getting achievements in Powerwash. I didn't really know what to do today for stream. I was so late. Is it the toilets themselves specifically? I don't, yeah. I think I still have to do the cubicles. She did indeed. Well, I hope you had a good nap. I hope your dentist appointment was enlightening. And it went well. Pluto is here. Yeah, I just looked at Pluto's Yoimiya. I just reviewed Pluto's Yoimiya. But not like a full review. I just kind of given them advice on where to work on. Costs a lot of money. Dentist. Dentist. Anything to do with the medical field. Goodbye, money. Yoimiya respect. Double crown. Yeah, Pluto's Yoimiya is triple crowned C3. R2 Thundering Pulse. Some decent artifacts, but suffers the same curse that I have, which is no good pyro goblets. You can spend all the money you want, but it won't make you any luckier. Oh, then my PlayStation auto suggest Sharu after typing morning. Morning, Sharu. Did I knock my camera out of... Hold on. I pushed my camera. Let me just spray this wall. Maybe I got moved because I'm like moving my hand back and forth and it's shaking my desk. My desk doesn't have the same support as it used to when it was up against the wall. Pizza was yum. Pizza. I have some beef stroganoff. In the fridge that I got when I went to D&D. My plan was wake up at 5, go heat that up and eat it, start stream at 6, and then end stream at usual time. What happened was I couldn't fall asleep because my back hurt. Woke up at like 6:30. Almost immediately fell back asleep. Woke back up at like 7:40. Got up, got a drink of water, and then started to stream. So I guess I'll just eat that after stream. I didn't even know what to do. I was like, should I play Noida again? I don't even know if people like watching Noida. I don't know if people enjoyed me playing it for that little bit. And maybe it would be more interesting if I got the Twitch integration mods for it first, which lets you guys kind of control the game. Is ignoring me. Was Noida Noid? Domino's Noid. The game you kept dying in. Yeah, it's the roguelike. It's the roguelike pixel spell casting game. And the wands where you can die super easily in it. Game's hard. What can I say? Oh, good morning, Brock. Hello, how are you? Getting further and then dying something you didn't think you could die to? That stupid wand that shot out a giant saw blade that would just go all over the place. And then take almost all of my health in one hit. Oh, it is a roguelike, so it is a, you die to learn. It's like, what's this green liquid on the ground? Ah, it's acid. I am dying. Good, but hot. Brock's hot. Brock, just stop being smexy? Would you really want that art? It's actually cold here. And it's about to get like way colder too. Which is sad. Being cold is not epic. Urinal. Do you guys say urinal or urinal? Like, are you normal or are you like, do you say it weird? I'd do anything right now for winter. What is the degree? How cold is it out right now in Celsius? It is -10 Celsius right now. Bro, gimme. I wish we could trade a little bit of heat. How about you take 10 Celsius? You give me 10 Celsius. So it's like just regular freezing here. Storm though, it's like super cloudy and dark, but still 88F. I miss the storms. It'll be spring soon. Wait, can you take Aussie land, New Zealand summer, and take our summer? Thanks. Well, don't mind if I do. The urinal thing, the first way. I don't even remember which way I said them now. Art thinks you're weird though. No? People say it the first way. Is this the spinning one? It is. Urinal. I think this is how actual pressure washers do it. Like people who do pressure washing for a living, I think this is how they do it. They get in there with their trident attachment and just go. All good. %. That's how they do. It would have been really funny is if I came on stream today and was like, you know what, I'm playing Apex today. I have been playing Apex again recently. Just like solos though. I'm sure I probably could get friends to play it, like, but I just never have time. I don't have time for anything anymore. So I've been playing some solos. Still fun. It's like every time I get away from it for a long time and I go back and play it, it's just like really, I feel really slow and clunky. And then there's like some semblance of like muscle memory that's still there. Like I'll pick up a wingman and then double headshot somebody and down them instantly. And then, like, just can't do, like, wall jumps or anything. Or, like, dead slide all the time. How is your back? It's doing better. I think I just had a sore muscle because I lifted improperly or something at work. Please rest if your back's playing up. Yeah, I did. It was like not feeling good, so I had laid down last night for a nap. I had a nap and just like laid down when it wasn't feeling good. I was feeling okay, and then I took some pain meds for it, and then laid down again. No means that they need to worry about runoff while cleaning. Well, you see, when you get runoff, then you just also spray that with the power washer. There's nothing that high-powered jets of water can't solve. Good. Good. Yeah, I went and slept it off. It was like even in the moment when I was doing it, I was like, in the back of my head was just like, you really shouldn't lift something like that. You know, fuck up your back. Like I like did it and I was like, that was a really bad idea. And then I got a sore back, so what do you know? I don't know if it's actually annoying as fucking that jobs. Especially when you're surface blasting a pathway or something outside. Yeah, you'd have to like account for where all of your water is going. Which is why in video games it's way cooler. Because you can just do this. And you're like, wow. Isn't power washing so cool? Be right back. Okay, we go. You know where to find us. Isn't it funny that I set up those lurk commands so long ago? Like, if I'm going to date how long I set up those lurk commands, I set them up when I streamed Payday 2. I used to do, like, achievement hunting in Payday 2. You still need to play? I still play Payday 2 by myself. I played it with Nameless recently, and a little bit with Pouty, because it was like, let's play Payday 2, and everyone's like, hell yeah, I'll just install it real quick. Why is it 80 gigabytes now? It's like, well, because they've been releasing DLC for it for like 10 years. So everyone just sitting there like, yep, I'm downloading. Yeah, I was there watching, then it took 10 years to download. Yeah, Payday 2 is no longer a game you can just like, oh, let's play Payday 2, and then you just like download it and then play it. You gotta download all the DLC because people who have the DLC, you can play the maps. You can play the DLC maps as long as the person who's hosting has the DLC. It's like that double-edged sword where it's like everyone has to download all the DLC, but anyone can play it as long as like one person owns it. Also, I'm at the point of playing it for so long that I'm afraid that if I play with people who don't play it that much or like are pretty new to it, I'll ruin the experience by making it too easy. It's pretty good. Props to them for continuing the updates. Well, I guess you could, if you don't know like more of the backstory of the development of Payday 2 and like the developers of it, then you would definitely be like, oh, what a labor of love this game is. But it was them releasing a lot of DLC for Payday 2. And then they did like a loot box thing and people got really mad about it, so they'd stop doing the loot box thing. And then it wasn't like that they were mad that there was loot boxes specifically, because it was like just weapon cosmetics. But some of the weapon cosmetics, if you got like a really rare one, they would give you stat boosts, like minor stat boosts, and people didn't like where that was going. And then they retracted that, so now all those loot boxes are free, and they don't give stat boosts. And then they released a couple more DLC, and they're like, all right, from now on, all our DLC will be free, because they had only planned to release like a couple more DLC. So they released a couple more, and then they released their game Raid. Shadowed, and no, it was like Raid World War II or something like that. And let's think this one. That game flopped really hard. It wasn't very fun, unfortunately. So then they went back to Payday 2, and they're like, all right, guys, so here's the thing. Remember when we said that DLC from now on will be free? We're taking that back, because we need money, and we don't want our studio to shut down. So we're going to start releasing DLC for Payday 2 again. But you have to buy it. And people are like, huh? And they're like, okay, but hear us out. If you do, then we'll have money to make Payday 3. And people are like, oh, Payday 3? So they've just been releasing DLC to keep their money going until they can release Payday 3, which I think is getting pretty close. Oh my god, are we gonna have the same problem? The cubicle wall that gets to 99% and then just never completes. There we go. I just had to go crazy on it. Go crazy. Oh yeah, it was this one as well. This one is also really finicky. There we go. Payday 3, nah, more DLC. People are excited for it because they're finally going to switch to a new engine. The engine that they're using for Payday 2 was like an engine made for a tech demo for like NVIDIA graphics cards that was made for a racing game, like a racing game tech demo from like, I don't even remember how long ago. A very, very long time ago. Still missing some lights. This one. But in Payday 3, they're going to use the Unreal Engine, which, as you know, is very popular for video games. So we were like, what? A Payday game that will actually look good? And won't be really janky? Yeah, so that's why, like when you have really high movement speed perks in Payday 2, when you go down stairs, like if you sprint downstairs, you'll just fly off of them. So like people who play the game to go really fast will specifically like stop sprinting once they get to stairs. And then like once they get onto the stairs, they'll start sprinting again. So they can like attach themselves to the stairs and not fly off of them and lose time by floating through the air. Unreal Engine with giant downloads will break computers. Hell yeah, just bust them down. Wait. Is the pipe good? It's like not telling me. No, it's not. Yeah, so I haven't bought DLC. I haven't bought DLC for Payday 2 in a long time, but I own a lot of it because I used to play that game so much. All right, now the lids. The seats. And then the toilets, and then we'll get our achievement as soon as I finish all these lids and seats. Should we like mess this up somehow and just waste all this time? That'd be pretty funny, huh? Alright, moment of truth. One more toilet seat. I think I have to actually clean the toilets before I get the achievement. Give me the achievement. Looking forward to Payday 3, at least giving that a try. I'm also looking forward to RE4 Remaster, which is coming out pretty soon. I might buy that as soon as it comes out, because I loved original RE4. Some nostalgia factor going into that, but still a fun game as well, so. I know it's a little bit on the controversial side, well, back then anyway, because it's when they started leaning into more action-oriented Resident Evils. And we got things like RE5 and, God forbid, RE6. We'll see how they do the remaster. Achievement! We got it. Look at me go. Incredible. What if they added anything in here? I have so much money. I should just buy everything. Did I buy all the equipment? Yeah. I bought all these. It's time to buy. Yay! We did it. I guess I could just buy cleaners, but like, it's not really a point to do that. But hooray, we did it. The achievement. I didn't really like the challenge mode. Challenge mode's not really for me, I think. Ancient statue, knock over 4 buckets. 4 buckets? I'm gonna go to the ancient statue and just see if I can see the 4 buckets. The achievement. Payday 2 was also when I first did the like my first ever like edited videos basically, because it was I would do achievements and then I would like edit the video so it was just that achievement, like showing me getting that achievement. Or we gotta find the buckets. There's one of them. Is it just these blue buckets? Buckets. There's one. I thought maybe they would spawn like really far out, so I put the long extension on. Like the super long extension on. Alright, where's this last bucket? We did it. Completely clean the ancient monument using only the white nozzle. Bruh. I don't know. This might take a while. I was thinking maybe we just do it since we're already here. Oh, yeah. There's like rusted bits of metal. You know, just power wash the rust off. Yeah, that one will take a while. I don't know if I want to do that. I don't know if I want to do that yet. At the fairground, knock over all the coconuts. Let's do that. Fairground. Would that just be like the carousel? Or would it be on all 3 different levels of the fairground? We're looking for coconuts. Coconuts. I was a game developer. Hiding coconuts on a fairground. Where would I hide them? You know what I mean? You know what I'm saying? Picking up what I'm throwing down. Oh, that was it. I'd never gotten that one. Maybe they just added it. Okay, we can do this one. This one's pretty easy. Not the helter skelter, the Ferris wheel. We don't even have to clean it. We do need to find a gnome, though. I like the sound these make. Gnomes? Is that the hard part of this, is finding a gnome? The infamous Ferris wheel. Yeah. Is there a gnome on it? I don't think there was a gnome on it.
Im not ag noblin in not aglf. Im a gnome and you have been gnomed.
I'm not a goblin. I'm not a girl. I'm a gnome. Thank you for 13 bits, guy. You ever seen those man-powered Ferris wheels? Those look crazy. They got the guy standing up in the center of it, and it's like they just walk and like push it down with their legs. Man-powered, yeah. No. Good no. Those are crazy. Ah, there's one. This was just that was just a guess that there would be a gnome up there. Right. I guess we don't have to turn it off. I don't know if I have to hold on to him. We just have to take a ride around the Ferris wheel with a gnome. I don't know if he just has to be like in the thing or have to be holding on to him. Go. It's a little janky, don't worry. Behave up there with the gnome. If anyone who needs to behave on a Ferris wheel prod, it's you. See a Ferris wheel get constructed a few times and it's like the dodgiest thing ever. I like seeing the videos of the Ferris wheels on like supports or like the carnival rides on supports, and it's just like a stack of bricks that like moves. Ding. Oh, you did that as soon as I got the achievement. Hello, Mel. How are you? Melu? Job is complete. Okay, all the other ones are like you have to complete the job to get the achievement, I believe. No more easy ones. That's fine though. Oh, it's the ancient monument that I would need to do with the white one. I want to see how long that might take. Good, thank you. Tired first day back at work. It went well and feel prepared for the first week. Let's go. Back at work. I mean, that's not great, but... good to hear that it went well. How are you? I'm doing all right. I'm also pretty tired because of work. Not looking forward to the fact that I have to go back tomorrow. $19.98. Is this a new map? No, it is not. There's just like really late in the game. There's an achievement for cleaning this entire thing with the white nozzle on, which is like the highest like angle, lowest pressure nozzle. So it takes forever for it to clean anything. As you can see. I don't know how committed I am to completing this right now. Nice. Nice. A cool cat. Now the new maps for this game don't come out until the 31st. So that'd be cool. I've also been trying, I don't know. I should probably do a birthday stream, but I just don't know what to do for it. Char's been suggesting stuff, but nothing's just been like sticking with me. Have you ever played VHS? No. Who's VHS? Was that another like asymmetrical horror game? Like DVD? Pretty fun. Because the thing is that I had played DVD before, and I just didn't like it. It just wasn't for me. Like, you see me in her streams all the time watching her play DVD, but I hate DVD. I don't like it at all. I don't think it's fun. We should play Mario Kart? I don't have a Nintendo console. Yeah, let's all hop on Mario Kart. Mario Kart! Only 9? Damn, Moon. How's it going, Moon? Sorry, Prod. It's just not happening. If only we had a higher score. If you had 100% on that, I would have no choice but to go out and buy a Nintendo Switch. And then we could all play Mario Kart. And a capture card, of course. But I have a squeaky clean finger. Yeah, so you can point. How's it going, Asta? Pipe squawk. I'm trying to see if it shakes my camera when I do this. Not really. I guess it would be harder for me to tell if it did anyway, because my whole monitor would move. Not too bad. Not too bad. Is this Mars? No, it's just the desert. There is a special mission that is on Mars where you're cleaning up the rover. You're out on Mars pressure washing the Mars rover. Low-key, I want to get a wide monitor, but I heard it's not good for gaming. Oh, you're talking like ultra-wide monitors? Yeah, not super great. Like, you can play games on them fine. It's just like, most of the time it was just like black bars. Oh, hello, Val. Trying to slap already? Welcome in, how are you? Thank you for the follow. Are you on chillin'? Just chillin'. It's funny, we were just talking about Payday not too long ago. Payday, fellas. Is there a reason for doing this in the desert? It's all dusty. Well, yeah, there's story reasons behind it. It's this ancient artifact leading to a ancient, like, cult that prevented the volcano from erupting. It's this ancient cult of power washers. Popping in, gotta get din-dins? Alright, sounds good. Get the food. The food. Are you getting water for this? Magic. It just generates water. You gonna play so you can carry me? Look, I can definitely carry in that game. When I play with new players, I really like hold back. Like I really tone it back. Because otherwise, like, I'd just be doing everything. We don't need to know your dusty kink. I do not admit having one if I did. Yeah, art. I think art definitely would be like. Actually, yes, you do need to know about it. Shanks, okay, ready? Food ready? Gotta go? Okay. Have good food. Thank you for the alert. Of cults? I was actually in a cult for a bit. They kept saying we're not a cult, but looking back, definitely a cult. Yeah, I remember you talking about that, actually. But like, we're definitely not a cult. Usually, if they have to, like, preemptively argue that they're not a cult, they might just be a cult. That's what friends kept saying. And the dirt on these fingers just remind me of like having really dry hands. Yeah. You want to join my club? Also, we are definitely not a cult. We have like we had a joke at work where it's like, I don't remember exactly what they said, but it's like somebody came in and they were like overly specific that they don't steal, and it's like that just makes you sound really suspicious as if you do steal. Or like it'd be a funny prank to just go into places and go up to like the register and be like, yeah, I've never actually like stolen. I've never stolen anything before, like not in front of like a cashier, and I definitely wouldn't just put it in my pockets. I've never done that. Allegedly in a court of law. Like I've never been arrested for it. fell back asleep? Sleepy. Welcome back, Shy. Ah, scatter. I don't want to like making... Kind of like me taking a bag of chips doesn't mean I steal. Look, I don't steal. I took a bag of chips one time, but like it was at like an event and they were offering free food. And I could have just taken them. Like it's not like they didn't have any rules against not taking. So you stole a bag of chips. No, I didn't steal them. Were you not listening? Seriously? No scatter command? You know, the famous scatter command that everyone has? Maybe like that one other streamer that Moon regulars and they do have a scatter command. A wee cheeky nap, I see. A cheeky little nap. Definitely not a cold. Yeah, I've never stolen anything. I mean, like, not that I've ever been proven in a court of law that I have, either. For my dentist appointment, I was worn out. Shit was so expensive. The financial drain also drained all of your energy and you had to sleep it off. It was all just a bad dream until you just don't look at your like transactions in your bank account. Oh, streams are back. Yeah. It was more like I just didn't really know what to play today. So I'm doing some achievements on Powerwash Simulator. I wanted to see what the challenge modes were like as well. And I didn't really like them that much. So I'm looking for pancakes at Wellington tomorrow. You happen to know a cafe that does good pancakes? Well, Shard, let's hear it. Let's hear about them pancakes. Trying to think of Red. I think all the channels that I hang out have a scatter command. I was the one to bring it up and make it happen. Every channel that does have a scatter command is because of you. Because you were like, wow, you don't even have a scatter command. And they're like, oh. Well, I didn't know other people were doing it. I guess I'll have to add it. Would you be open to stream Resident Evil 5 just to see Chris punch a rock? Wait, you mean like again? He did punch that boulder pretty good. You did it already? Yeah, I played all of the numbered Resident Evils minus 0. I didn't play Resident Evil 0 on stream. I did 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, and 8. Oh, nah. I'm pretty sure I played 4 on stream, didn't I? I'm almost certain I did. Like, why would I skip that one? Of all ones to skip. Yeah, I played that one on stream. I remember I have a clip from it. 4 is goated. The GOAT. I love that cafe. I love the cafe. My fave one? What would be my favorite one? Four definitely has like the nostalgia factor to it for me. So like it's getting bonus points and my like bias. Yeah, I think 4 is probably my favorite as well. Like if I'm looking at them objectively though, probably RE7. But I really like 4. That's a classic. RE4 is a classic to me. It's the first one I played. It's not technically the first one I played, but it's the first one that I got to play extensively. Red did all the Resident Evils when he started streaming, I think. I don't remember how long ago it was. It's been a long time. Thank you for the lurk, Pouty. Puppies. Good. Char only does puppies to Pouds because it just makes her think of him. Melbourne yet? Yeah, she is. So first day back at work, she said it's going pretty well. Probably got done one day before you DM me and said, go watch and follow my mod Moon, you below average viewer. One day after. You miss out on all the Resident Evils as well. I mean, it's not the live experience, but I do have all of the VODs on my YouTube channel of me playing all the Resident Evils. I was even in the process of making a video of every time I got mad at Sheva in RE5 because her AI is really wonky and she would get me killed all the time. And then I just gave up on it because it was taking a long time, and then like now it's been so long since I've been working on it, I'm like, is it even worth finishing this? Should have said I subbed to your channel a little bit ago. Thank you. I appreciate that. Ever since I started streaming, you can find my first ever stream on that YouTube channel, because ever since I started streaming, I was like, I want to keep an archive of all of my streams, so they're all there. Even the very first one that was like 2 hours long, playing Apex with no cam. That's another reason I wanted to watch you play it. No cap. While getting mad at Sheva. It wasn't until like after I had beaten the entirety of Resident Evil 5 that I realized how like the AI actually works. And I could have avoided a lot of frustration with Sheva. Sound like something I'd say. Moon, make me sure. Moon, make sure you lurk who I say, or you're banned. Yeah, you tell him. You tell him, Sean. Yeah, it was like, you had to use the AI commands, in RE5 for them to actually do what you want them to. Because if you just told Sheva to, like, follow you, that's what she would do. She would only attack things if she had to. Like, she would only fight enemies if she had to, if she was in follow mode. If you wanted her to, like, actually help you fight things, you had to set her in attack position. You had to tell her to go and attack things. $29, $35, pathetic. Should have played it with Char. I don't know if she would ever play RE5. Also, she doesn't own RE5. Back when she's disinterested in RE. Yeah, she thought they were, like, dumb.
A Mobius strip walks into a bar looking sad. The bartender says, "Why the long face?" The strip replies, "Where do I start?"
Where do I start? Hello, Gwen. How are you? Thank you for 10 bits. Only 9, Pouty? What the frick? Yeah, believe it or not, before Char actually played any of the RE games, she thought they were kind of dumb and was, like, not interested in them. And then she played RE7, and she's like, oh, this one's actually pretty good. Not so much RE8, but it was still pretty good. And then RE2 gave her a panic attack. So good. It's got porcelain dolls in it, just like the one version. Yeah, imagine if I had gone through and tried to do that ancient statue for this achievement, only to find out that it was, like, supposed to be the ancient monument, not the ancient statue. I would have been really mad. Finished it, and it was such a come down going to DBD. It was like, I have to get off and go lay down. Yeah, the last section of RE2 is pretty intense. You're, like, running out on a time limit. Then you gotta fight a boss. Good game though. The RE2 remaster.
You know what? I think we're gonna be friends.
6 months. My buddy went into a Cadillac dealership wanting to buy the cheapest car they had, but he came back with a full-sized SUV. I don't know what happened in there, but it escalated quickly.
Escalated quickly. Well, thank you for 6 months, Gwen. Half a year. Let's go. That means you get the mustache and top hat. Thank you for the resub. Yeah, I like playing through the RE games. Except RE1. That wasn't as fun. That one's rough. That's a rough game to stream, I should say. It's not like playing it like, oh, you just have to get good. This is how we used to do it back in the 90s. But also in the 90s, you weren't broadcasting it like live to people. Like maybe you had some friends over.
My buddy went into a Cadillac dealership wanting to buy the cheapest car they had, but he came back with a full-sized SUV. I don't know what happened in there, but it escalated quickly. I came up with this one myself.
Good one, Prod. Thank you for 10 bits. That's a pretty good one. RE1 looks so shit. I don't think it's bad. It's just not great to stream. It's not great to stream unless, like, you know it, you know? Like, if you've played it a lot before. But as like a first time playthrough as a stream, it is not very epic. Keki, not the Keki again. What isn't great? Stepped away for a minute. Doing a first blind playthrough of RE1 on stream.
At work I'm known as the computer. Not because I'm smart, but because I fall asleep if left unattended for 30 minutes.
Thank you for 10 bits, Asta. We're talking about Alexander the Great's lesser known little brother. Alexander, not so great. Imagine that's just like their birth names. For our first son, you will be Alexander the Great. And for our second, you will be Alexander not so great. Alexander the Okay. Alexander the... I mean, like, he's fine, I guess. Alexander the Meh. I don't know why I keep opening that nozzle one first. On accident. Not the distal finger phalanx. is missing on this one? There we go. Alexander the Mid. Middies. Middies? Like M-I-D-I? Middies? We have a sound file? Alright, come on. There we go. Just give it to me. Just give me it. Hand it over. Get it. Hand it over. Oh. Dig it in the crevasses. Okay, let's see. There we go. We still need to be cleaned a little bit more. Yeah, I enjoyed the RE series. I think the worst one, despite how funny it was, if I had to pick, if I had to go through and play all of them again, but I could skip one, I would probably skip RE6. Alright, what is it? Here. On the inside. I won't play it either. Yeah, it's kind of sucks. I didn't enjoy it. Alright, and the webbing. Spider-Man. Where am I missing on the webbing? It must be like around these little edges or something, right? There we go. And then this webbing. Yeah, RE6 is just overstimulation for like 8 straight hours. Here we go. Achievement unlocked. Delicate excavation. Which is complete the ancient monument with only the white nozzle. We've done it. Look at all those cats running in the background. Look at them go. I don't even think I noticed that the first time I played. All the cats running in the background. Okay. Well. That was cool. Can't wait to play the DLC for that, but that's all we'll be doing for tonight. I didn't plan to go like a full stream length tonight. I need to go eat. We'll raid out here. And then I'll pick some new days to stream. I think I'm streaming Tuesday, which is when this DLC comes out. So next stream, depending on what time the DLC comes out on that day, I should be able to play it. If not, then it'll be on the 2nd. So probably Powerwash next stream. But yeah, come along for the raid. Who's on right now? Hey, yo. Mousie's playing Dark Souls 2. There was a time when I was going to go through all the Dark Souls games as well. I did 1. I think I don't remember how far I got through 2 on stream. Did I even play 2 on stream? I swear I did. It was a long time ago. Raid 2?
2?
2? Dark Souls 2? Raid 2 for Dark Souls 2? Yeah, but then I just never did it. Because, I don't know, I don't know if people wanted to watch that. Maybe I'll do it again some other time. Maybe I'll finish that club-only run on Elden Ring. Maybe I'll just never do those ever. We'll see. Yeah, join the Discord, join the raid. Thanks everyone for watching. I'm gonna go eat. So, have a nice day, everyone. We're gonna raid Mousy. Mousy's very nice. So come say hi. Yeah, goodbye. Have a good night.